Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
Things already rolling. And here's Vinicius Junior. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Good driving run. Zakaria defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just eases him off the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Now it's Diatta, and it's Van der Sar. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. And he's cut it out. Bellingham.
A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's forced to go back. Well, that is one way to stop him. A probing pass.
Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Now it's Balogun. Diatta. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Ouattara promptly onto that, and that is that.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ouattara gets across to intercept that. Bellingham is herring after that one. Vinicius Junior. Passes short and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arda Güler driving, goes for a shot! Deftly away. And it's Tchouameni, looking tidy in possession here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's running through. Diatta aims beyond the defence.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Goulet has a look and plays it forward. He's shifting through. Mbappe!
He's beaten the keeper.
Goal! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And he's had it nicked away. Zakaria looking to play him in. Look at the space, and the shot! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Monaco are such an adept counter-attacking.
He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid leading now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pogba. This looks promising.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Golovin.
That is a great pick out.
He's found a way through.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Balogun
Receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, look at the space here.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bellingham.
Decent chance! It's a goal!
Are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ouattara.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
Valverde.
It's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde.
It's Bellingham.
And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger.
Big shot!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Zakaria.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Asensio.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Madrid choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get it through? Valverde at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vanderson. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Adingra. Spread it left. Balogun. Now it's Balogun. Looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Keira attempts a clearance. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Balogun. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Adingra. Well, played right into his path. Dyer spots it and intercepts. Now it's Balogun. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Adingra. He's through. Chance! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Monaco cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo.
That's good play from him. Madrid really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pass is just off target.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well measured. Oh, red. Nice interception. And the number on the board is 3. Tchouaméni. Golovin. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Balogun shoulders the responsibility. Back in business. Not much more than a formality.
they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Magic. What a magic. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Good effort from distance. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement.
Adingra clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he?
He's gone for goal. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Balogun. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, they've got it again. And it's Arda Güler. Can he get it through? Now it's Diatta. Balogun. Balogun is flagged offside. Vanderson. Balogun chasing after it. Güler. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So it is still 0-0. Vinicius Junior, good purposeful running this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position, and that's aimed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Vinicius Junior. And it's Diatta. Balogun. Vanderson has the space to scheme. Chouameni, Valverde, Vinicius Junior. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good strength. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Diatta. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Vaz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Pogba. Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
That's a little off target. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Adingra. That has been cut short. Golovin. Diatta. Oh, that's well spotted. Eder Militao. And he's managed to get free. Golovin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Quality ball. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead-up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break...
Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Adingra. That's a nicely shaped ball. Balogun unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Great defending, strong and determined. Diatta. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Valverde. Golovin. Now it's Diatta. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, super ball! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
No, again, there's no way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 14.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 19.
Now it's Balogun.
El dorsal
Golovin. He's in a good position here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arda Güler. Güler has it in a wide position.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
Eder Militao has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Pogba taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And that is high. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. He's done well to get that clear. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Ceballos. Looking to play him in. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Tese did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Oh no, what is having a shot? Oh, good finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Balogun. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the header!
And that's a sharp finish.
Great vision. Balogun. He's picked his way through.
Oh, what has happened here?
Ball in towards the middle.
Tries to get it clear. And time is up.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So things are underway. Diatta receives decent chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Into the channel.
That's positional goal. He utilised it.
He's rising! Oh no, he's got that wrong.
That's good running with the ball. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in one-on-one. McKennie. Now it's David. Now it's David. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's beat, surely he can't miss. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Monaco are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Oh, what has happened here?
Diamante really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! He doesn't look too happy with that. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's on it, can he get away? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kostic, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's quick to get rid.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Can he get onto this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Locatelli. And here's Openda.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Balogun. Now it's Balogun.
Monaco have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Vanderson. He's got away. Oh, he's bustling. Oh, shooting chance. And again. Relentless. Just relentless. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Not so much sophistication.
Great chance!
And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Monaco are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Monaco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's picked it up out wide. Kostic. Diatta. Oh, that's clever. No, he's just misjudged that one. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through.
Openda clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he can thump it away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No way through there. David gets flagged offside. Kalulu. That's a decent clearance.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ouattara. Adingra.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McKennie. Now Kelly. Now it's David. Shot could be on. Oh, Penda! Almost an hour gone. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. Floated through. McKennie. Chance here to counter. Oh, well measured. And he's found a way past. Pogba. Looking for options for movement. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Corner number 2 then.
Numero 30. Lasciano il campo per
Golovin
il
attempts a
numero 11.
clearance.
Il numero 14.
Balogun looking to add to his goal. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. McKennie. Now it's Openda.
Real chance! And yes, it's there!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. It's a searching pass. Well, nicely intercepted. He has found a way through. has a look up. He leaps for it. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. He's in a great position here. Zakaria gets it away. Ouattara.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Miretti. Miretti running with the ball. And he shoots! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So could they be onto something here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, just skips past his man. Pogba. Adingra. Now it's Diatta, and that could set him on his way.
That's going in strongly.
Miretti. Played through into space. Boga gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Great vision. Boga pings it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. He might be in here. Golovin takes a shot, and that's in. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Monaco palpably stronger, better, superior. Milik. And here's Vlahovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Diatta. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? He's found some space. Zhegrova. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Swings it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Balogun! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? Goulet. Chouameni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a promising position. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Still goalless at the moment. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
But they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Jr. Golovin.
Monaco really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham making good progress. Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a sweeping cross. Looking for a runner. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played back. 15 minutes till half-time. Is there any great chance?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Vinicius Jr. Camavinga. And claimed it back swiftly. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ouattara did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ouattara
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary. He's picked his way through. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, straight into the second half.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chouameni. And it's Arda Güler. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Camavinga. Bellingham. It's a threatening ball. That's a sharp pass. Golovin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Oh, well played. Diatta. And it's Golovin. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Zakaria calmly anticipates. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Real chance! It's a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Shoots! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger...
Chance, surely! Ouattara is there and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. That should get the job done. Forced to go back. Now, can they get it back? Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mendy, and it's played in here. Vanderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Madrid, and it's been given away. Adingra takes a shot! Off the post! Goal! Monaco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Balogun duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Mbappe!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Brahim Diaz! Brahim Diaz!
Deftly away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Alaba does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish!
And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the lead now is 2. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pogba. Vanderson. Oh, that's fabulous! And he's taking no chances there. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adingra. Pogba. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tese deals with that comfortably. Rodrigo running with intent. Brilliantly cut out. Pogba. Adingra. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their...
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Monaco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is a great pick-out. Vinicius Junior.
Great chance!
Fas is there to clear. Couler.
Mbappe!
Pogba, spread out to the left. And it's Ouattara. Balogun. And here's Golovin.
Golovin really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Diatta.
Monaco really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. And that should get the job done. Bellingham. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vanderson. Balogun going after that. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Camavinga. Fas cuts it out. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eder Militao. Bellingham knocks it into space. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, important interception. Adingra.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that's well seen too. Corner then. Pogba goes short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Pogba. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, super ball. Balogun. It's played through for him. He has found the way. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Adingra really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Vanderson. Camavinga has created 1 goal already. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Threads one in.
Habrá 1 minuto de descuento.
Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked it, takes a shot! And that's a good finish. 2! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Chance for a shot! This time, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly loved him.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Crunching tackle. Diatta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Great ball, and he's in here! Oh, now he can run away with it. Mendy, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Adingra. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And they are right back within touch! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Picked out brilliant, tries a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mendy tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Fas was in no mood for any of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ceballos. Ouattara did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alaba. Teze cuts out the pass. Spread to the right. Now this could be a chance. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Getting up there! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ceballos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perfectly measured that. No way through. And here's Rodrigo.
Oh, shooting chance!
Backward it goes. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now, can they get him away? Madrid clearly now. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's no...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Takes a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Adingra. Rudiger does well to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. He has found a way through.
Chance!
It's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Vanderson does well not to be outdone there. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Camavinga. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game.
And a chance! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Aims beyond the... Chance for a shot! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to eat.
Real chance!
And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Monaco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be a...
He's had a shot! Oh, good finish!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Golovin.
Diatta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe! That's another chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Spread out to the left. Madrid could try it again now. This is their second corner of the game. Zakaria clears it away. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Up towards the front line. Zakaria kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shot at goal!
Vinicius Junior just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Now it's Mbappe, and he was quick to react. It's gone out for a throw-in. Can he get it through? Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Diatta. He's found a way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Balogun. Now it's Diatta.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they...
That's the end of the first 45. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So there was the first half.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. We're already back up and running after half-time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Great chance!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Golovin. Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bellingham. Now Mendy.
He is through here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Monaco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Goulet. Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Goulet. And it's Golovin. Now it's Diatta. Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. Vinicius Junior.
Camavinga. Adingra. Now it's Balogun.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played right into his path. He's found a way. Shoots! Goal! Monaco! Into the lead once more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Monaco leading now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chouameni. Ceballos. Chouameni. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. No way through. Fran Garcia. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Corner number 3 coming up. Deftly away. Fran Garcia makes a move down the right. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Surely he can't... And the shot!
Monaco nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his...
There's the shot!
He's got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, he's been caught on it! And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Diatta. And smartly reclaimed. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Golovin wins the duel this time. Gatti promptly onto that, and that is that. Beretti. Now it's Balogun. Adingra, played out wide. Ouattara just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, important interception. Tries to play it through. Golovin. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Yildiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
McKennie. Yildiz running with intent. He is through here, but he's gone backward here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, they can break here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Yildiz getting up there. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Has a look and plays it forward. Fas simply refused to be outdone there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that looks a decent ball. Quality ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beretti kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Somewhat off target. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Adingra. Can he get on the end of this? McKennie. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Can he finish? Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to... He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Monaco have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Balogun. Adingra. Can he finish? And he's following up. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Diatta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, shot, surely! And a neat finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into...
Yildiz! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Towering header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. That has not gone well. Zakaria. That's beautifully weighted. Space for him to turn and look. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And looks a good ball through. And they can counter here. David. Oh, that is a nice touch. Miretti. He's picked his... Goes for a shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Not the most accurate pass. And that's shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Boga being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Balogun really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Kostic going forward. He's got away. Oh, good ball. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Passing nice and... There's the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he skips past his man. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Adingra. Now it's Golovin. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Golovin. Now this could be a chance. Kalulu calmly anticipates. This is a promising build-up. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Diamante surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Balogun. Adingra. And the finish! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Simplicity itself. Real chance! And there's a goal! Into the lead once more! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tries a shot! So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Boga. Oh, well measured. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Golovin. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He can run onto that. Pogba. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, how's that for a class finish? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour.
He's having a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yildiz. Great vision.
Oh, good take in a good area.
And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a skill set he has. He's just ghosted past a couple of defenders.
Balogun. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's been shifted off it. Miretti. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! Goal! Monaco! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Monaco leading now. Looking for a runner. Teze promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Oh, he's bustling through here. Great chance! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Golovin. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kostic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Oh, good finish! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Boga aims beyond the defence, and that's a dangerous ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's David.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now he's off and running. Adingra. And it's Ouattara. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great defending, strong and determined. He has a look up. This might shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of...
Oh, shooting chance! And that should get the job
Ci
done.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Golovin. Adingra. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not the most convincing of passes. And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, as remarkable as it is, this is where we stand, an extraordinary scoreline. And it's only foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Pogba is behind this one.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Pogba! He doesn't look too happy with that. Boga knocks it into space.
That looks a cracking ball.
He's got away. Crossed and a header! And they've got rid. He's in a good... And the finish! Deftly away. And he can clear it away. So will they make it count again? Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Boga looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. Produces a cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Golovin gets it away. And that has left him in a heap. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Kostic plays it long.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Now it's David. Takes on his marker. Boga. Cross to the back post.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Balogun was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And a chance! And that's a good finish.
And they've got their lead back.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's an excellent interception. That is good alertness. Now it's Diatta. And it's Vanderson. Spread neatly. Golovin. Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! And a truly agonising miss.
Golovin clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, nice touch. And he's gone backward here. And here's Openda. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Oh, that's nice.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Openda. Oh, there's the shot! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Real chance! And he's stuck it away. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. Monaco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's found a way through. Pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.